fans of The Mandalorian will be a bit sad to learn that the show's third season is getting delayed. As production has stopped for now, it's possible that we might have to wait a bit before the third season comes out. But there are still some things to look forward to, and in today's video, we'll cover all that and much more. Stay tuned as we dive right in. Starting off, Disney announces slight delay for The Mandalorian Season 3. Season 3 of The Mandalorian will now air on Disney Plus later than originally planned. It's been 2 years since the last season, which is a long time to wait between seasons, especially as the fans are still recovering from the shock of that unexpected cameo of Luke. That doesn't mean that Mando and Grogu have been wholly absent from audiences. The Book of Boba Fett saw the return of the galaxy's favorite father and son, setting the stage for Season 3 and Mando's trip to Mandalore. After Season 1 of Andor on Disney Plus ended, all eyes turned to the much-anticipated third installment of the original live-action Star Wars series. New information indicates that fans might need to hold out a little longer than initially thought. The Mandalorian's third season will now premiere on March 1st, 2023, as opposed to its initial February 2023 timeframe, according to a statement from Star Wars. At Star Wars Celebration, a February release was first announced. The show's trailer only revealed the season's streaming date during the D23 Expo. The show's February release date was already different from its usual autumn schedule. In the past, Season 1 debuted on November 12, 2019, and Season 2 on October 30, 2020, following up Mandalorian March Madness in 2023. Waiting for the release of The Mandalorian Season 3 has taught us how to practice patience like a Jedi. Not only has it been 2 years since the Season 2 finale, but Disney and Star Wars had reportedly delayed its premiere before as well. The Mandalorian actor Giancarlo Esposito actually endorsed the theory that the season would premiere on Disney Plus in 2022 as production ended in March of that year. It's unknown why the show took so long to appear on viewers' Disney Plus screens. It's important to remember that the new March 1st delay is only a slight one. March 1st falls on a Wednesday, which has recently evolved into the default release day for Star Wars programs on Disney Plus. As promotion for Season 3 picks up in the upcoming weeks, and with the most recent Star Wars CCXP coverage, Mando fans can expect to hear more about what to expect. Up next, Pedro Pascal teased Luke Skywalker-level reveal in The Mandalorian Season 3. Pedro Pascal, who plays The Mandalorian, said that Season 3 of 2023 will have shocks on par with the previous Luke Skywalker and Baby Yoda revelations. Fans have been pleasantly surprised by The Mandalorian's thrilling action, superb writing, and numerous Star Wars appearances ever since the series debuted. That has been the case since the series debut, which ended with the introduction of Baby Yoda, who was totally left out of the promotional materials. With cameos by characters like Boba Fett, Ahsoka Tano, Bo-Katan, and even Luke Skywalker, the following chapters have only continued that tradition. There will undoubtedly be more thrilling cameos in the future as the Mandoverse grows with more seasons and spin-offs like the Book of Boba Fett and Ahsoka. Following up, Pedro also teased some shocking moments from the show's third season. Pedro Pascal foreshadowed the shocks in Season 3 when speaking to Hyper Omelette at CCXP 2022. Since Pascal thinks the surprises were some of the nicest things about the previous episodes, after they were able to maintain several significant shocks, he promised that there are more secrets to protect this season. He said that fans would see a lot of shocks and surprises in the third season. He believed that the show's greatest elements were the surprises it provided the audience in the first 2 seasons, like how they were able to keep Grogu a secret. They were all successful in concealing Luke Skywalker's entrance back into the planet too, and so he's working hard to ensure that the third season's secrets are kept safe. The Din Djarin actor chose epico as his one spoiler-free word to sum up the eagerly awaited third season. When asked to remark on his experience wielding the darksaber on set, Pascal cryptically revealed that it had laws that show themselves and he had to learn to dance with it. The actor continued by mentioning that an entire community of individuals contributes to the Mandalorian performance. This includes Brendan Wayne and Lateef Crowder, a stunt double from Brazil who inhabits so much of the physical language of the role. Pedro also mentioned that he does all of the great battles, so it seems that he's definitely thankful for his stunt double, which is great to see. They're an integral part of the movies and shows, but are often overlooked. Moving on, what were Pascal's comments on being called the Space Daddy, among other questions? He said that as long as he's the daddiest of the Space Daddies, it's an honor to be the Space Daddy of his fans. Pascal was questioned on what it was like to be a parent in the Star Wars universe. Maybe one better than Darth Vader, given how the Sith Lord severed the hand of his son Luke Skywalker? The actor said he's keeping his fingers crossed that this continues to be the case because so far all of his limbs have been intact. Pascal thinks that the reason he's still got all of his limbs is because of Grogu, since he's his guardian and protector. The Mandalorian actor also talked about what it was like to portray such a well-known figure and the wonderful sense of seeing the Disney Plus show's memorabilia in public places all over the world. He said that it was amazing. Pascal enjoyed viewing holiday decorations alongside Grogu and occasionally his helmet. He believes a woman wearing a Mandalorian baby Grogu sweater slept beside him on his flight to Brazil. She kept silent when she saw him. He finds the entire thing to be quite remarkable. Every time he gets his hands on toys, he gives them to other kinds of people so they can enjoy them and play around with them. Next up, what can we expect to see in Season 3? The majority of the biggest surprises are kept a secret until the film's release, thanks to the cast and the crew of The Mandalorian's excellent secret-keeping skills. The cast was even informed that Plo Koon would be the Jedi cameo in place of Luke Skywalker to maintain the shock of Skywalker's Season 2 surprise. With Rebel actors Hera Syndulla, Sabine Wren, Chopper, Ezra Bridger, and Grand Admiral Thrawn, who was alluded to in Mando Season 2, Ahsoka is positioned to bring more Star Wars legends into live action. As a result, it's possible that the Ghost Crew may make their debut in The Mandalorian as a lead-up to the Disney Plus spin-off about the Jedi. With Din Djarin's return to Mandalore, after having his status as a Mandalorian just stolen from him in the Book of Boba Fett, Season 3 already has plenty to keep viewers interested. Most of the series' current cast appears to be involved in the quest, along with obviously more surprises based on the trailers that have been shown so far. Following up, Disney Plus surprise dropped new Baby Yoda content ahead of Mandalorian Season 3. A new Star Wars animated film from Studio Ghibli, starring Baby Yoda from The Mandalorian, has recently been released by Disney. Fans of that far-off galaxy are eagerly awaiting the return of The Mandalorian, but this short has definitely helped comfort fans a bit more during this wait. The hand-drawn short, Zen, Grogu and Dust Bunnies, is directed by Kazuya Kondo, while Ludwig Göransson composed the soundtrack. The short indicates a partnership between Lucasfilm and Studio Ghibli, the latter of which is well known for its animated films such as Spirited Away and My Neighbor Totoro. Regarding the short itself, Ludwig Göransson's participation and Studio Ghibli's portrayal of Grogu definitely managed to please fans. Finally, could this short mean that there's more stuff to come in the future? It's clear that we've been getting tons of new things set in the Star Wars universe. While the cute short was definitely a fun treat, we don't think the fun has to stop just yet. It's possible that Disney will continue their partnership with Studio Ghibli to produce more shorts in the future. Plus, we also got the anime-style Visions series showcasing Star Wars stories animated in a style that no one has ever seen. It's definitely not what we expected to see, but any new Star Wars content is welcome at this point. Considering the fan response to both of these shows was fairly positive, we think that's going to be a good indicator for Disney to want to start producing more of these animated projects set in the Star Wars universe. We definitely wouldn't mind seeing more amazing animation. That's a wrap for this video. What are your thoughts on the delay in the release of the show's Season 3? Comment below, give this video a thumbs up, and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. See you in the next one.